too. All right, we're live. We are recording. Okay. Okay, so guys, we're just pivoting on the balls of the feet, letting those arms swing, totally relaxed. That's really nice. And we're coming up and chopping down. So as you come up, we're going to inhale. Want to keep that back flat or slightly arched. Exhale on the way down. And hello to, good morning to Julie. And then we're coming over the top of the head, separating rib from hip. Keeping those hips square, that's facing forward. See what we got on tap for today.
Quite a day.
Yeah, it's challenging today. Okay, we're going to go wide stance and lean side to side, getting your adductors. I'll tell you, the outdoor class yesterday was brutal. They did great. They have the extra challenge though of the sun, and when it's beating down, there's no shade, so it's tough. Okay, we're hinging at the hips, hopefully not scaring you away from the outdoor class. It's really fun though. Had a new student from Australia. Getting those hamstrings now back flat. Awesome, guys. Good. And coming into cross crawl. So we got the knee heading across to the opposite elbow. Optional hop here if you feel like bouncing around. Yeah. Very good. And some very gentle bounces off both feet. Super light landings, very relaxed. Bringing knees up a little higher into a low jog. And then bringing the heels up. So we're working those hamstrings, heels up toward your butt. You got it. Great, guys. And then bringing the knees up toward the sky. High knees. Working the front of the hip. Great. And then finally, a little bit wider for fast feet. You're on hot coals. You're moving as quickly as you can. For 3, 2, 1, and relax. Good. All right. So we're going to take it down to our back for our first move, which we call iron cross. Maybe we'll think of another name for that. That's a gymnastics term, I believe. The legs are going to be long on the ground.
But you've done on rings.
And we are going to reach across, right hand towards left ankle or knee. And then vice versa, left hand towards right ankle or knee. And the goal is get those shoulder blades off the ground. Nice exhale with your lift. Okay? That's number 1. Number 2, swimmers from Mr. Pilates. So we flip over to our belly. We're going to have arms overhead, legs long, and we'll be alternating, lifting right arm, left leg, left arm, right leg. Pretty moderate tempo, not too fast. That's number 2. Number 3 is our athletic drill, and it is tennis. So we're going to get into ready position, which is a quarter to half squat. And we'll be doing alternating lunges. So we pivot, step. There's your forehand or backhand. I'm seeing the reverse of what you're seeing. So whether you play tennis or not is immaterial. You want to pivot and lunge, and pivot the other direction and lunge. The faster you can do this, the more the cardio effect. You can even shuffle in between strokes. Okay. You can go low, you can go high. Number 4, we're down to plank, and we've got mountain climbers. So we're going to, now remember, these are a minute, so you got to pace yourselves. So we're going to be driving the knee toward the same side, elbow or forearm. Doesn't need to touch, doesn't even need to get close. You want to get a pace going, though. This is a little slow.
That's from the video webinar yesterday.
Yeah. Boy, yesterday we had some people going nuts with this. Okay.
Not in my webinar.
4. Number 5, we have our squat, but we're going to take hands behind head. So if you want to load this, you would need to hold light hand weights and rest them on your shoulders, because we do want that hands behind head effect, which is going to challenge our thoracic spine, mid to upper portion of your back. So we drop our hips, bend our knees, come down. Should feel a little bit of a stretch under the arms into the back. Good, that's number 5. Number 6, power push-ups. Either from the toes or from the knees. Or you could start from the toes and migrate to the knees. So we're going to bend the elbows, lower ourselves, and then on the way up, rotate almost into a side plank. Then we do the other side. Boom, elbow. Good. That's 6. 7 is a baseball lunge. So feet about hip width. With this lunge, as we step forward, we reach forward, and we reach with the same side arm as the leg that we're stepping forward with. So right arm, right leg, left arm, left leg. Big reach. And then finally, we're going to wrap it up with inchworm. So from a standing position, we hinge at the hips, fingertips to the ground, walk it out into plank, and then inch the toes towards the hands until you can't go any further. Then we walk it out again. If you run out of space, we go in reverse. We would move the feet back and then walk the hands toward the feet. Okay, guys, that's it. That's your 8. That is your workout. And we're going to start from our back with iron cross. Pace yourselves. 1 minute of some of these moves is very challenging. If you need to take a break, please do so. If you need to modify anything, please do that as well. You can always ask questions in chat during the break. Okay, round 1, set 1, iron cross, just 1 set of each per round. In 3, 2, 1, and go. Up and across. And it doesn't matter what part of your leg you reach, or if you even reach your leg. It's more a question of bringing that shoulder towards that opposite hip. The arm is going along for the ride. But if it feels good for you to reach the ankle or the knee or the toe, sure, go for it. Got 20 seconds left. Down to 10. Nice work, you guys. That's 3, 2, 1, and recover. And so we're going to flip over to our belly for swimmers. Long arms, long legs. Alternating. In 3, 2, 1, and go. So there's going to be a little bit of neck tension here. That's unavoidable. We'll see if we can minimize it. Shauna's elevated herself using an AirX pad. You could do the same with a pillow if it's firm enough. And we don't want to hyperextend. So hyperextending would be lifting that leg way up and that arm way up, putting extra pressure on the low back. Let's not do that. That's it, Brian. Good, April. Go, Julie. Nice, Rita. That's it, Scott. Got 10 seconds, you guys. Three, 2, 1, and recover. All right, we're moving on to tennis. So now we got to get very light on our feet. Start in ready position. You got your imaginary racket. 3, 2, 1, and go. Now a minute of tennis played at a brisk pace is going to get you breathing heavy. Okay, it should. Now the lunges don't have to be deep, but you want to work on your pivot so you can quickly change direction. So that's agility. Oh, let me get April back here. Okay. Good work, you guys. 20 seconds to go. Final 10. Most rallies in tennis matches are not this long. 3, 2, 1, and recover. Okay, good. So we're going to come down to plank for mountain climbers, which, by the way, you can also do at an incline. So if you have a bench or a chair, well, it'd have to be a very stable chair. Or a sofa. We got 3, 2, 1, and go. Just want to give you some options. So typically if you're at an incline, it's a little less pressure on the low back. And that might feel a little bit better. Also, when you're at an incline, you can almost push forward as opposed to having your hands down when you're, elbows, wrists are directly below your shoulders. You're just trying to support yourself. We've got 10 seconds to go. As opposed to push forward. 3, 2, 1, recover. Good. Nice, guys. That's good. Halfway through the round, we've got our squat next. So the hands are going to go behind the head. And we'll drop into our squat in 3, 2, 1, and go. Trying to keep your back flat, chest up, knees pushed to the outside. Feet can be parallel or you can turn them out slightly. The heels should stay down. That's it, guys. You find your pace. 15 seconds. You find your depth. That's it, Rita. Nice. Good, Julie. Excellent, Scott. Nice, April. Good, Brian. 3, 2, 1. Recover. Good. Great. All right, guys. We are moving on to push-ups. Power push-ups. So we're going to start from plank. Decide on knees or toes. And we go in 3, 2, 1, and go. So the elbows bend. We lower ourselves toward the ground. And we push away to straighten the elbows and rotate. So we go down as one piece. And we come back up as one piece. We don't leave our head behind or our hips. We don't let that low back cave in. 30 seconds, so you're halfway. These are tough. You got to think about your contingency plan if you fatigue. If you're on your toes, it could mean going to your knees. If you're on your knees, it could mean just holding a plank from your knees. It could mean ditching the rotation. 3, 2, 1, recover. Great. Number 7 is your baseball lunge. So we're back up to standing, feet about hip width. And we're going to step and reach in 3, 2, 1, and go. Now remember, if you're stepping with the right foot, you're going to reach with the right hand. And if it's the left foot, it's the left hand. It's a big reach. You're trying to stretch forward. That's why it's called the first base person's stretch. So if you like baseball or softball, you want to channel your inner first base person. – 15 seconds. 3, 2, 1, and recover. And we've got last first. Okay, final set of the round is going to be inchworm. So we'll start from standing and hinging at the hips. In 3, 2, 1, and go. Gonna walk out. And then we'll inch the feet towards the hands. If you get to the end of your space, you can take it in reverse. Which for most people is, well, it's different. I don't want to say easier or harder. 20 seconds to go. After this, we get a short rest. And we have 3, 2, 1, and rest. Okay. Round 1 is done. So you got some tough moves today, especially because the work sets are long. So let's just do quick review. Iron cross, you guys did great. Swimmers, good. Tennis is the toughest. It's the toughest in terms of coordination. And it's hard to get that pace going. And we had our mountain climbers, so you want to think about, do you want to be on the ground or do you want to be elevated? Squat was pretty straightforward. Those power push-ups might be the riskiest because of the wrist position. It's a lot of pressure. Okay. Good work, guys. So we're going to come down to our back for round 2. And starting with iron cross. Second round, first set. Begins in 3, 2, 1, and go. Up and across. Now Shauna's chosen to bend her knees for this set, which is almost like a half teaser, like a contralateral half teaser. But whatever it takes.
Let's just kind of put the hamstring in that position. Yep, that's
Hmm.
where that is now.
There you go. Nice big lift. Get those shoulder blades off the ground. Remember to breathe. So important. Exhale with your lift. Inhale when you're at rest. Guys, you're down to 10 seconds. Three, 2, 1, and recover. Excellent. Okay. Flipping over. For swimmers. Arms are overhead, legs are long. Going in 3, 2, 1, and go. So we try to keep neck with spine. It's very common to look up, which compresses the cervical spine. We don't want to do that. So keep looking down. Try to keep it fairly slow. No momentum. "20 seconds left. "10 to go now. Three, 2, 1, recover. Good. And guys, we're up for tennis. So here's your best shot at getting some cardio. If you can move quickly. In 3, 2, 1, and go. It's also changing your levels, changing direction.
The iron cross is by far the hardest. It's got heavy legs.
Good. Side to side. Forehand, backhand. If that makes sense to you. If it doesn't, don't worry about it. Just keep your pace. Keep your intensity. Nice. Keep your balance. And we got 15 seconds left. And 3, 2, 1, and recover. Excellent, guys. Excellent. So down we go for mountain climbers, either to the ground or we elevate our hands. In 3, 2, 1, and go. Now Shauna's hands are elevated, but they're on a bosu, which is a very unstable object. So that makes this a little bit more challenging. Think about all the variables you're dealing with. Hand position, posture, cadence. Good. 20 seconds to go. 15, gravity. 10 seconds left. 3, 2, 1, and recover. Good work. All right. That's 4. We're halfway through the round. And squats are next. So we're going to have hands behind head, optional extra resistance. And we go in 3, 2, 1, and go. Good, guys. Those hips go back first. And as that trunk comes forward, we keep that back flat. And those knees bend, and you find your depth. What works for you? If you can get the thighs close to parallel to the ground, that's great. 10 seconds left. If not, it's not a big deal. We got 3, 2, 1, and recover. And we're moving on to power push-ups, number 6. So we go down a plank. We're on toes or knees. 3, 2, 1, and go. So a minute of push-ups is a big challenge. No matter.
We do less push-ups.
Yeah. So this one we do less push-ups because of the rotation.
Yay.
And the longer it takes you to rotate and the more you hang out in that side plank, the fewer push-ups you're going to do. But being in a side plank is no picnic either. 25 seconds left. Final 20. You're done in 10. And we have 3, 2, 1, and recover. All right. Great, guys. And we're up for our baseball lunge, drill 7. Feet hip width at the start. And then we'll be stepping forward and reaching in 3, 2, 1, and go. Big reach forward. So you want your weight to come forward. So you're actually going to lean forward a little bit.
Imagine I'm leaning forward. Throw my posture completely off.
There you go.
I got really long arms.
That's it, April. Nice. Good, Brian. Sit, Rita. Go, Julie. Awesome, Scott. Looking good, you guys. 20 seconds to go. Final 15. Stay with it. 10 seconds. Remember, you can widen your stance if you're feeling a little wobbly. And we got 3, 2, 1, and recover. And this is last second. Final set of round 2 is going to be inchworm. So from a standing position, we'll be hinging at the hips, walking out in 3, 2, 1, and go. So you want to take your time. That's it, you guys. Full plank. Don't rush it. "15 seconds left, then we're going to get a little break. And we have 3, 2, 1, and rest. All right. All right. Good going, you guys. 1 round left. That's it. You're doing great. So you want to just check in with yourselves. See what you got left. Where can you still push? Where do you need to lay back a little and take care of yourselves? And do you want to add any extra resistance to any of these moves? Your best shots at that are really with the squat. But if you have bands, then you have other possibilities. So short rest here before round 3. I'm just going to share with you. We are doing outdoor beast classes Tuesdays and Thursdays, weather permitting, in McCarran Park at 8:30. It's a nice group of people. And outdoor punk rope classes, which will definitely be socially distanced, just, by the nature of the activity. A rope requires at least 6 feet. Those will begin May 1st, which is a Saturday. We'll be doing once a month Saturday in Park Slope, and then every other Sunday in Bushwick at Runaway Roof, and those start May 9th. And they're all going to be fun. We'll be doing those through probably October. Okay, here it is. Round 3, final round. Going to finish really strong. We're going to start from our back. Last time for Iron Cross. And that's in 3, 2, 1, and go. This is it, you guys. This is it for each of these movements. So whatever you got left, put it out there. Big exhale. Nice inhale when you get back to the starting position. Reaching up and across. Using all that abdominal strength to get the shoulder blades off the ground. You've got 30 seconds to go. You've got 20 seconds left. That's it. Good. Keep your pace. Keep your energy. 10 seconds to go. Almost there. 3, 2, 1, and recover. And that's a 1 down. That one is done. We're going to flip over to our belly for swimmers for the last time. Long arms, long legs. We got 3, 2, 1, and go. It's a brief hold once you get to the top position. Try not to use too much momentum. 30 seconds. You want to be able to control the position. That means stopping and starting again. 10 seconds left. Three, 2, 1, and recover. All right. Good work, guys. We are coming up for tennis. 2 down. Tennis for the last time.
I thought it was going to be pouring this morning.
Set your feet.
Rather sunshine.
And we got 3, 2, 1, and go. Okay, last set of tennis, best set of tennis. Get those forehands, those backhands, those nice lunges, those pivots. Change of direction, change of level. If you want to go for low shots, you bend the knees a little more. That's it. Under 30, stay in the match. Nice and consistent. 20 seconds left. It's the final 10. Let's finish this really strong. 3, 2, 1, and recover. All right. Good work, you guys. 3 down. We're moving on to mountain climbers. Drill 4, starting from a plank, driving those knees forward in 3, 2, 1, and go. That's it. Excellent pace, everybody. That's it, April. Nice, Rita. Go, Scott. Good, Brian. Go, Julie. 25 seconds to go. This is another one of our potential cardio moves. Done in 15. It's the final 10. You're almost there, guys. Stay with it. We got 3, 2, 1. Recover. All right, that's 4 down. That means we're halfway through the last round. And next up is your squat with hands behind head. So we set our feet and we go in 3, 2, 1, and go. Hips drop back. Once we get the hips moving right, then the knees and the ankles follow. And the knees stay pushed to the outside. "25 seconds left. Those heels are going to stay down. And we want to look pretty much straight ahead or slightly down, but we don't want that trunk to come too far forward. 3, 2, 1, recover. All right, excellent. 5 down, guys, 5 down. Here's number 6. It's your power push-up, starting from plank and adding that rotation in 3, 2, 1, and go. So this is the third shot. That's your push-ups. See if you can maintain your pace. But if you need to make any adjustments, that's okay. Because we're rolling into that side plank. It's a lot of good work on the obliques and tricep shoulder of the support arm. and gluteus medius. 3, 2, 1. Recover. 6. Down. 2 to go. 2 minutes of work left. Baseball lunge is next and next to last. Set your feet, stepping forward in 3, 2, 1, and go. Next to last set, you guys. 2 minutes of work, and we're done. Nice reaches, big steps. Feet stay parallel. That front knee stays pushed to the outside. We're not going to let it cave in. 30 seconds to go. That back knee approaches the ground. Good work. We're down to 15. It's the final 10. 3, 2, 1. Recover. All right. Look at that. That's great. Because this is last. Way to go, Beast. So, inchworm to wrap it all up. Starting from standing, we're going to hinge at the hips, hands to the ground. In 3, 2, 1, and go. Last set of your workout. Well done today. Inching those toes towards the hands. Once you get to your end range, we walk it out again. Full plank. Make sure you're stable before you inch the toes forward. That's it. Nice, Julie. Good, Rita. Go, April. Sit, Scott. Go, Brian. 25 seconds left. Stay strong, guys. You're almost there. 20 seconds. Don't give up on it. 15 to go. Keep pushing. It's the final 10. And we have 3, 2, 1, and done. Great job, guys. Really nice work. Got some tough moves this morning. A minute of work is no joke. 24 minutes total. So just taking a second to shake out, sip of water, towel off if you need to, bring your heart rate down if it's elevated. And then we're going to come into our cool down. And okay, we're going to start with our chest. So coming to the wall or a stable object. That hand's going to be at about shoulder height, and we're going to turn away. And then we can use the other hand to monitor what's going on if you like. So that was a lot of upper body work. You had your mountain climbers, your push-ups, and your inchworm. 3, 2, 1, and we're going to switch it over. So that's 9 minutes of upper body work. So that's pretty much how Beast times out. 9 minutes upper body, 6 minutes core, and 9 minutes lower body. Pretty good balance. We got 3, 2, 1, and we're going to release that. Okay. Good, guys. So we're going to move on. And we're going to our hip flexor quad combo. So we're going to start with the hip flexors. So that means if you're kneeling, you want to flatten your back by tucking your pelvis. Then we're going to lift the arm on the same side as the trail leg overhead. And we should feel a mild stretch in the front of the hip of the trail leg. From there, we'll go to our quad in 3, 2, 1. And now we're going to go to a quad stretch for the trail leg. By the way, if you're a runner, it is now 5K season. It's also 10K season and half marathon season, but I think 5K is a great distance for a lot of reasons. Less risk of overtraining. 3, 2, 1. We're going to release that and go to the hip flexor stretch on the other side. Also, you don't need to invest as much time, so you can balance out your training. When you get into those really long distances like the marathon, then unless you spend all day, every day training, it's really hard to balance things out and get an adequate amount of strength training and flexibility training because you're spending so much time running. 3, 2, 1. We're going to go quad on the trail leg.
I have a theory that you really only need to train about what portion of the 26 miles, and you really shouldn't. Like, you do it that day. You don't need to practice running 26 miles.
No, you don't need to practice running 26 miles, but you need to get up to 20, and that's still a ton of time.
Practicing skydiving, you know. Like
Well, it's like an astronaut launch. You do it once. 3, 2, 1. We're going to release that. Still, hours a week.
I mean, I know there's people.
Hours and hours.
Runs marathon every day.
All right, we are going to go to our hamstrings. Okay, legs elevated. But in general, as volume goes up, no matter what you're doing, then risk goes up.
Jumped last night. It was fun.
Excellent, guys. We've got 3, 2, 1. We'll switch it over to the other leg. Also, as volume goes up, form becomes even more important. Any minor break in form repeated hundreds or thousands of times can be a problem. 3, 2, 1, release. And why don't we go to,
The twist.
we'll go for a spinal twist. So we're going to take both knees to one side, and we'll see if we can keep the opposite shoulder down. And you can use that free hand to guide the knees. Apply a little bit of pressure, not too much. Don't be a chiropractor. And we have 3, 2, 1, and we will reverse it. Knees going the other way. And again, guys, this class has been recorded along with about 28 others. So if you're ever feeling like, wish I could do Beast right now, you can, and you'll have lots of options. There's a big chunk of classes with 30-second work sets. 3, 2, 1, and we're going to go knees to chest. There's a big chunk of classes with 45-second work sets. And by the end of next Wednesday, there will be, I believe, 5 classes with 60-second work sets. But I think we're going to leave it there.
We're gonna leave ourselves here on the floor.
Nice big hug, well deserved. You can rock side to side. You can rock forward and back. You can just stay rolled up into a ball.
This is the tightest I've been able to hug my knee for a while.
Some deep breaths here. Good, guys. You can even close your eyes. We're going to hang on to this position for about 10 seconds. And we have 3, 2, 1, and done. Congratulations. Nice work. We're going to put hands in the center for Beast on 3. Okay. We got 1, 2, 3. Beast. Great job, everyone. Thank you so much for joining us. Have a beautiful day and a great week. We'll see you soon. Bye.